All right, we are live. Well, here we are. Terri Nicholson here. I'm here with Layla and Ellie, and we're doing our assignment number 1 for the Total Blogging Bootcamp. So really stoked, really stoked to have you two as my accountability partners. And this one's about setting our intention for the boot camp, like what we want to get out of it. So we're just going to dive straight in, hey?
Yeah.
And take turns to just set our intentions, just get that clearly articulated intention. So shall I start, or one of you ladies want to jump in and go first?
Yeah, also I want you to kind of introduce yourself. So, you know, like a little quick blurb about who you are, because there'll be a lot of women that are watching this that are on the fence of, you know, should I participate? Should I join an accountability group? Should I do these assignments? So we want you to know that we're just like you, and you know, you can relate to us, and we're real people that are going through this boot camp. Even though, you know, some of us are training and, you know, leading this boot camp, we still want to get down and dirty with it.
Absolutely. Yes, and so even though we already know each other, yeah, just to tell a bit about who we are as well for those that we're connecting with who watch this. So I'll go, hey?
Sounds good.
So yeah, my name's Terri Nicholson, and I live in Australia on the edge of the rainforest. I have 3 gorgeous boys, and my husband and I live on a rural property very kind of close to nature. And blogging has kind of become my world, my online home, and so yeah, it feels like one of my ways of making a difference in the world, and it's become my hub of, you know, just all these different parts of myself, being able to share them and connect with my passion around them, and make an income for my family through that. So my intention is kind of twofold for this particular boot camp, because, you know, I'm a coach, I'm a trainer this time, and so I have my intentions around that, which are to bring really solid value, to communicate clearly with you women, to just pour out what I can in the time, and make a difference in your lives, in your blogging lives, and in your kind of heart-centered going forward with this boot camp, and how that impacts your own life. So I really feel a strong kind of grounded sense of intention around that. And, you know, I participated in the 3rd boot camp you know, last year, and the quality of the information was so real, so impactful, and so that's what I want to bring for you as a coach, is that similar level. And then just as a participant, I want you to sort of settle into I feel like I've just recently got even clearer about my avatar, and sort of dive in, like that's just a continuing process, I feel, to getting clearer and clearer, and so further clarification, and then seeing that come alive on my blog in the way I speak to who I'm attracting to my blog. So that's, I think, one of the keys for me as a participant, and then really getting my systems clear about, you know, then the real, yeah, how to sort of syndicate in a really structured way that I can just knuckle down and do every time I create a blog post. So they're just a couple of things that I'm wanting to get out of the boot camp, and just to dive in and share and engage and create those new relationships, those new friendships, those new just ways that we ripple out to the world through our connections with other women. So that's some of it.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my baby monitor. Okay, well let me go, just in case B decides she wants to join us. My intention for the boot camp is to create a really structured and solid blueprint for women that are just getting started in blogging or have seen very few results so far in their blogging, that they can plug into this boot camp and go from module 1 to module 5 and have, like you said, that structure, so they know exactly what they're doing. There's no questions. There's no wondering, am I doing this right? Am I doing the right things? Am I blogging right? What do I blog about? That is all answered for them. So my intention is really to create that systematized blueprint for the brand new mom or the brand new woman to come in and to create an army of stay-at-home bloggers who have this freedom in their life, who are able to, bring their husbands home from work, or their wives, or their partners, and experience what I experience on a daily basis. Being a blogger for the last 5 years, being job-free for the last 5 years has been life-changing for me. It was something I never thought was possible. I never knew was possible. So being able to share that with many other women and seeing them come home and live this laptop lifestyle, and not have so much confusion. I didn't introduce myself. I'm Layla Black. My accountability partners have to deal with this raspy bedroom voice for a little while, until my voice decides it wants to come back. But it's been an amazing journey. I started this as a total rookie, not knowing anything. Was a college dropout, kind of didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I didn't know what I could do that would be valuable to the world and valuable to raising a family and supporting my family. Toby and I were living in the basement of a bar, playing in a band, covered in tattoos, and kind of the misfits of the business world, for sure. And we came on the internet marketing scene and really saw our success when we became true to who we were, and when we embraced our uniqueness. So that's something I'm really passionate about, is helping other people fall in love with their uniqueness, rather than all these things that make us different, that well, I can't do that because I'm not like that, or because I don't have that, or because I haven't done that, or because I haven't learned that, or I don't have those results. But rather really learning to love yourself and love where you're at in your process, and realizing that's what will make you successful. So yeah, and I guess as a participant, it's funny because I didn't have an accountability group. I hadn't joined one yet, and I was kind of taking that spectator role, right? And I think that was something that was really important for Terri to push me to say, okay, I want to be, let's be in an accountability group. And so it forces me to get into that participant role and to do the assignments and to go along with this process with you as you're doing it. So for me as a participant, I just want to I really want to be accountable. I really want to be consistent and get every single assignment done. Get all of my homework and really put myself into the shoes of the brand new person that's starting a blog, and really have that consistency and that accountability. So that's me.
Cool, excellent. All right, I guess it's my turn. I'm Ellie Walsh, upstate New York, freezing upstate New York, and a baby boomer, and my partner, Carol, my spouse, is on the other end, and we blog together, which has been an interesting journey. And I'm laughing because I wasn't coming here. I wasn't doing this. I was playing spectator also. So, and here's the truth. So, if people that are on the fence, like, oh, do I want to do this? And, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm involved in too many other things. And, there's a part of me that I don't want to be told what to do. Okay. And it's not like anybody here really tells you what to do. But obviously, if you're making a commitment, you want to stay within that commitment, right? but I must have something. Like, I don't even like the word homework. All right? So obviously me in school didn't get along so well. And I did well in school, but I didn't go to college. See, I got the hell out, young. I was like, out of high school, I'm like, I'm going to go find a way to make money. I always wanted to have my own business, and I have a huge journey in that. Very interesting journey. Here's what's really funny. I knew nothing about blogging. I knew nothing about business, and I built my coaching business on a WordPress platform that was much more difficult than what we have to use. All right, so I had to get techie, because I wanted to be, but I had to be techie then. And I built a business telling my story from my own voice. And when I got here, I stopped doing that. Not 100%, because any of you that know go, oh no, Ellie, you speak your mind, okay? But not 100%. So be careful. And I'm aware of. I need to come back to that, and for me, this is about clarity. Clarity on who am I speaking to. I still have confusion with that. There's like 77 of them I could be talking to. They're all named Susan, but there's 77 different Susans. And, and so just being in here and being part of this is not my natural role. My natural role is to be a coach. So I was like, okay. But when, and the same thing, I wasn't doing it, and Terri sends the message. I'm like, damn. Okay, I get, and with strong women, and that's, I'm really, really happy to be here, because I needed to be with you women. I absolutely did. So clarity, blogging, I know it works, and laying out a foundation for other people to see that this is huge, that it is huge. So I'm excited to be a part of this whole process here. I'm good.
Is your intention to get clarity on who you're speaking to and your voice in that marketplace?
Bringing my voice back into that, yeah. I don't know why I let it slide. I really did let it slide. And who is that avatar? I have so many different ones, and I think you can have different ones, but you have to first focus, right, on one. And so I'm having a little challenge picking that.
All right. Great. Well, I think that really is setting our intentions. You kind of get to know us a little bit, and where we stand, where we come from, and our goals and our hopes for this boot camp as trainers, and all of us as coaches, but also taking it personally in our own process, in our own business. Really important.
Totally. Yeah, because I also could have just sat back and gone, okay, I'm a coach this time. I'll just sort of sit back a bit. And I know how much I got out of the last boot camp when I dived in deep. And I was like, there's no way I'm just going to let that slide. I just, this is so transformational. I know it from the inside. And I was like, yeah, just such a clear sense of, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we're all here to
and as well is so powerful, as well as what I personally get out of it. What was that, Layla?
I said I'm glad we're all here to kick each other's butts.
Yeah, totally. Awesome. Well, we might wrap this particular hangout up, our assignment of setting our intentions. And if you're watching out there and going, what on earth are they? You've just sort of come across this. This is a total blogging boot camp, Super Women Connection, 5-week blogging boot camp that is just kicked off. And so get back to one of us if you have come across it through us, and get on board, get connected in, because it's happening right now and it's transforming lives. And we'd love to have you on board.
Awesome.
See you later. Woohoo!